Back, everybody. DarkSpyder here. Today, I wanted to do a mod review on what I think. I mean, now granted, it's a little expensive, but it's a base or it's a mid to late game tractor, but it's a case tractor. Um, Now, this mod, let me show you where it's at. Large tractors. Go all the way over. Here it is. So it's the Case IH Magnum 340 400 series, special edition FL. Uh, this is one of my favorite tractors in the game when I get to large tractors. Um, I think it's just one of the most versatile in the game. And I know that you can get front loader attachments for almost every tractor. I know that. But this M1 in particular, has its own. I don't have to go anywhere else and search for it. I just said combinations. There it is. Has a weight. It's a big weight too. It's heavy. Um, for the front loader attachment there, it's already there. I made a few of them and put them out here, and we're going to go in there. We're going to take a look and dive into it a little bit. Uh, I don't normally use the front loader on tractors very often, but this setup is about what I use. The four tires, I go ahead and I put on the extra capacity for it holds herbicide or liquid fertilizer. So, if you have a seeder with liquid fertilizer, it comes in handy. Or whatever, if you have a sprayer for herbicide that you're using on your tractor, it comes in handy for that. Otherwise, it doesn't have to be on there. This one right here is the base tractor. No extras, nothing. It's a good looking tractor. It runs really well. Let's hop in it here. I mean, it sounds pretty good. And just base, it goes 32 miles an hour. Inside looks pretty cool. I mean, it's got everything. I mean, it looks just like inside of a tractor, for the most part. Like I said, again, this is probably one of my favorite. This is my favorite tractor in the game. I mean, I like the John Deere 9R because it's just a fun thing to mess around with at 5,000 horsepower. If you haven't seen that, I've got go check out the video for the John Deere 9R. But getting into this tractor more, let's get out of that one. Again, this is the one that I use most of the time. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. We can actually just disconnect it. We don't really need it. I did it so you could see it on there. So, it says, there it is. 42 miles an hour. Isn't a crazy speed. Does really well though. But as for any tractor that has the dual wheels in the front, dual wheels in the back, it can be kind of iffy getting in and out of tight spots. But it does really well. It's got a front attachment, so you can load. You can put things on the front, like a tree be gone, and have a trailer in the back, or the Devourer in the front, so you can eat the trees up and just have it shoot right into the trailer. This tractor, like I said, is just the best. And as far as I'm concerned, at the price point, there isn't anything that has a better horsepower. I mean, if you look, 415 is the max, 388, 445. These are all maxes. 458, 348, 435, 445, 458. I mean, you see the trend. Most everything's not going to go above, 460. There's one at 517. There you go. Now we're getting someplace. 670s right there with that John Deere. 558 for those cases. 692 for that one. That one actually might be a little higher because I think the max horsepower on the one we're in is 682. So that one, but I find those a little difficult to mess with. Another 692. 530, but I mean, this is also $500,000. Even maxed out. The other one is like 4 and change. 530 again, 673, 628, 682. There you go. But these are all articulated, and I really 692. I really don't care for articulated tractors too much. I know the John Deere 9R is, and so is the Big Bud, but Big Bud goes 28 miles an hour. I'm not too worried about the articulation on that one. It is also 1100 horsepower base. So here you go. Oh, 886. I'm sorry. I said, yeah. So 886 is the max horsepower. So if you get in here, there's several options for the capacity on those extra tanks. The max being 10,000 liters, 7,500. There's 5,000 and 2,500. Max it out. Okay, and then you come down here and you're going to max out your engine to 886. You could drop it, of course, but it doesn't really do anything. There it goes. Now it dropped. So, and your tires. This is what I really wanted to get into. We're going to leave that alone, but we're going to get into wheel setup. I'll actually go back up to tires. Let's go to Lizard. You got the silo compaction tires. I don't know any other tractor that has that. So if you're doing grass and these are perfect for that. I've never seen another tractor that has that option. I'm not saying they're not out there, but I've just not seen it. I always go with the Nokia Enzo, but then your wheel setup, you have many different options, from crawlers in the back with front wheel weights, crawl track broad. I mean, there are so many options. All twin wheels. That's usually what I go with right there. I put the front weights on the front because I don't usually use a weight on the very front of the tractor. I just don't. Might help me not slide around as much, but like when I'm using a mulcher, big mulcher, it tends to want to slide a little bit, but don't worry about it really. Warning signs, US or EU. Plenty of these options here. I always go with red, white, and blue because I am American after all. Window tint, obviously the same. There's your attachers up front, so you can go with 3-point. You can go with all the way up to 2,030 kilogram front weight. And then go back to 3-point front loader attachment. I always put it on there just in case. And then, of course, your main body color. You got tons of different colors in here that you can go with. I'm not real sure. Maybe you're a Green Bay Packers fan, so green and gold maybe. Sea color. Saddle tank, we'll go with gold. Get us some Green Bay Packers going on here. But we didn't put them on, so it's not going to show. There it is. So, like I said, though, it's a very versatile tractor. 398, 825, and we pretty much decked it all the way out. I don't think there's anything else that we can really put on it. I mean, besides paint, but I mean, you're probably looking at $400,000 just to get it finished painted. If you want to change the interior color, let's go with gray. Seat color, we'll go with dark gray. And then your rim colors, same options as the rest of the paint. So go with black. And there you are, $399, $775. Again, it is expensive. But if you're making money, which you should be, this is a great tractor to have. Now, I know there's a lot of John Deere fans out there, and that's fine. But as far as the many things that I can use this for, I've never had an issue pulling anything. The only thing I'll say is the Kinsey multi-fruit planter. If you're not careful when you're pulling that, it can try to turn you over. So that's when the articulate, John Deere 9R or one of those come in handy because they're just a lot wider. But other than that, I've never had a problem with this tractor. Again, I love it. It's my favorite tractor in the game. Like I said, good speed. And of course, you know as well as I do that the max speed on the tractor doesn't affect the equipment really. So, if your plow only goes 9 miles an hour, it doesn't matter how fast the tractor is, it's still only going to go 9 miles an hour. But this thing, it does really, really well. And even for like grapevines, the vineyards, you just take off the doubles and leave it a single. It fits right in there. It does just fine. But again, this is I think this is a really good tractor, and you should check it out if you haven't. I know it's a little older of a mod. I know it's been around for a while. I've had it for a long time. It's really got nice bright lights on it too. You can't really tell during the day. There you go. It's got some pretty good bright lights on it for your nighttime farming. See, it'll let you slide out a little bit here and there if you wanted to. Again, great tractor, guys. Case. I'm very partial to Case. Just always have been. And I was trying to look and see if there was anything kind of comparable. I guess it'd probably be this 9R for 346. Because most of these other ones are already on tracks. And articulate. This John Deere is not. So, that's 670. That's pretty close. There you go. Twin wheel weights. No, that is an articulate tractor. That's not what we want. We were looking for one that was not. But again, so, guys, the Case IH Magnum, again, is just one of the best tractors, I think, in the game as far as mid to late game goes. I wasn't able to buy one of these for several in-game months because they are expensive. But once I got it, I was sold. You guys should check it out. Give it a try. See what you think. It's a good tractor. It'll do everything you need to do. I mean, no, it's no big bud, and it's no John Deere 9R, at 5,000 horsepower. But check out that other video I have on the John Deere if you want to see that one. Right now, this Case IH Magnum 340-400, max 886 horsepower, and most importantly, look at your slot counts for this tractor. It's -2. This one's -20. This one's -12. Big Bud is 13. 22 for that John Deere 7R. 15, 17, 20 for another John Deere. That is another big reason why I go with that tractor, because it just doesn't hit me on points, and it really does everything all these other tractors do, if it doesn't do it better. 16, 18, 18, 16. So on average, you could say about 16 slot count points for any of these tractors, including some of the other Cases. If that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will. So, Case IH Magnum, guys, that's all I have for that one. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. I'm going to keep putting out this content for you guys, but I need you to like and subscribe to help me get more videos to more people out there, okay? Leave a comment if there's something you want me to look at or you want to see. Let me know. I'll get it done. But as always, I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.